And we are live. All right. Hey everybody, how you doing today? Oh boy. All right. So I'm thinking about um doing a podcast soon. What's up everyone? I still need to make some people moderators. I think I'll make you one. And you one. You two are now moderators. I now have two moderators for the channel for now. I think two would be a good idea to start. All right, so I have an idea, but I don't know how to go about doing this. Thank you, new subscriber. New subscriber, awesome. Thank you. I'm glad it appeals. I'm glad I've changed a lot over this past months and became a lot better at doing YouTube and doing better in general just by being on camera. Hey, you're all good. Social Blade, I don't know what that is technically, to be fair. Is that something where you can like check out like how good someone's doing on their YouTube or whatever? Yep, you're here all the time, so might as well make you one. Thank you. So I am thinking about making a podcast, but I'm not sure how to go about it. I still need to get a better microphone. Ah, okay, cool. I just don't know how to. Oh, and I did come up with a name for it. Thanks to CTASMR for giving me the channel idea name for my podcast, which is going to be called After Dark. So that's pretty cool. So it looks like Onision went back to his channel, and he is basically trying to be Mr. Fax Machine, Mr. Professor. I agree. Or as I like to call him, Professor Baby Carrot. I agree. And there was somebody in my last stream that said that they were wanting to help me out with some channel art, but I can't remember what they said. They followed me on Twitter, so exactly. Like he started off with this weird teeth care style thing, and I think that was a lure. I think him doing that was a lure, like he always does, trying to lure more people into his channel that are younger, and it's getting weirder. That's why my channel is not for kids. I think it was like Ali or something. Onision is just, I don't know. I don't know what it's about. Just more bullshit, probably. I mean, he has gotten worse. I mean, it's Onision we're talking about. It. I mean, as much as he looks like he's on drugs right now, I personally think he's losing sleep over not having his Patreon to where he can type out his book, which I think that's where he was typing it, wasn't he? I think that's where he was typing his book up at. Um, I don't think he's actually on something. I just think he's looking terrible on purpose. He's too straight edge for that shit. Yeah, I agree. But not in a cool Sherlock Holmes way. Agreed. Agreed, he has gotten way more greasy than he should be. I do need to get a new camera though sometime. Because I would like to have more crisp background. I need a new camera and a new microphone. That's just one of my big things. Greasy baby carrot. You know, I've seen mechanics with less grease. And that's sad. It is, isn't it? I mean, it's interesting at the same time as being bad. Oh, trust me, I know he's in full on panic mode. He thinks he's like a god and he thinks he's so famous. He thinks he's so famous. His fucking banana video is like 77 million views and he still gets money from it. So, I agree. The only reason I don't sleep well is because I have insomnia pretty badly. But I'm used to it. I did sleep for like 12 hours today, so hmm. Probably shouldn't have slept that long, but I probably needed it. Oh god, that McDonald's saga. So it looks like I'm gonna have to keep checking out his oh bro channel. I think he's gonna be complaining. He's gonna probably put in like complaints every fucking day that he'll be in prison. Yeah, I agree. Not working has really fucked up my sleep schedule too. I need to get a better, a decent job. Not having a decent job is sucky. Sentence. I'm betting at least 20 years. 2025. This is a very big deal, especially FBI going after him. So it's a very big deal. He could get at least a minimum of 20. Kai too. Kai's totally going away. And not to mention his forgery documents, which is also illegal. So that's another felony. She probably will. And funny enough, Kai will not be going to a male prison. Doesn't have a penis, doesn't go to a male prison. Probably. 20 to 30 years, maybe a little bit more, depending each victim that he has. It's incredible. It's incredible because this is one of the, and plus the entire not just the internet but the media too. Excuse me. 10 years for each nude photo, yeah. And 10 years plus per frame if there was a video. Yeah, I do agree with that. He's he's going away for a very long time. 2020, Greg for prison. So there won't be a Chris Hansen stream this week. Yep. Through his forums too. We will most likely have a stream after Christmas, most likely, from what Nikotra and Hansen said last week. Same here. I will have alcohol, and I will be drinking it, and I will be celebrating and toasting to every one of you. I'm doing good. It's been kind of strenuous. I'm trying to get my podcast and Patreon set up, and trying to get more people to come into it and everything. It's been kind of a difficult ride because I know it's Christmas time. I know not a lot of people have money right now, which is totally understandable. Definitely. Greg thinks, yeah, exactly. He thinks there's no evidence because he hasn't been put in prison yet. Thank you. Thank you guys. Fucking gnats are in my face again. Got some good old RC Cola. Nostalgia for me. 'Tis the season to be broke. That is for sure. My bones pop like it's a freaking grinding machine. But the more I grind out, the more subscribers I get. A subreddit, I do have a Reddit account, but I haven't posted anything yet. I wanted to post a huge thing that I wrote to Reddit, but I wanted to get the girls' approval first because it was talking about them, and I didn't want to have that put out there yet without their approval. So that it's still on my documents. I still haven't posted it yet because it was such a long, like 10-paragraph thing. And from the looks of it, it was I tried asking their permission, but they had. But I get that they're all busy, and you know, Christmas is right around the corner, so I'll probably wait till after Christmas, after New Year's, to post it, maybe. I just want to do things the right way. I just want to do things the way it's supposed to be done. What's up? Hey, J-Law. I still have no idea. What I'm doing for Christmas. I don't know if I'm going over to my dad's or if I'm going to be hanging out with my roommate's family. I don't know what's going on with that. Probably going over to my dad's because I did tell. Oh, just random discussions. I mean, just anything. God damn gnat keeps flying in my face. I swear to God, I killed like 50 gnats last night. I still need to put up a podcast. I don't know what I need to do with it. I know what I want to talk about. I know what I want to put up. I have an art design for it, but I need someone who is good at I need someone who's really good at art drawing like fan art or something. Thank you. I need someone who's really good at that kind of stuff. I suck at Photoshop, so I'd never do it. My mom used to be really good. My mom used to make these incredible photos through Photoshop. It's mostly like she mostly used like family photos, and then she would put some like decorations, and she would make all kinds of pretties, and she would even do moving ones too every now and then. She got really good at it. It's kind of sad that she passed away though, because from oh, what was it? What is that called? I'm trying to think of what that, because what she passed away from, it's something that affects your bones, it affects your movements, it affects. She also had really bad glucose levels. Like she would have to have sugar all the time. Like she had to have something sweet to keep her up before she went. Like she had like 4 or 5 different things that was wrong with her, and I can't remember the main one. But she still did. She still took like she took care of my grandpa before he passed away, and yeah, that was a lot of problems there. Motor neurons? No, it was something different. It was oh crap, what do you call it? Uh Multiple sclerosis? No. It's something like multiple sclerosis, but it affected your movement. It affected your oh crap, what is it called? It's like osteoporosis. It's fibromyalgia. That's it. It affected a lot of things. Like it affected your movement. You couldn't walk right. Like the last time I knew, she was actually walking around with a cane to help her stay functional. She was pretty strong near the end, and ooh, I am sorry you have that. It's actually not common. Actually, it's not very common either. Fibromyalgia is not something. It's actually it's slightly rare from what I know. Like it's less than multiple sclerosis. It's actually a lot less rare than It's a lot more. I can't speak English. It's a lot more rare than multiple sclerosis. At least that's from my knowledge. Fibromyalgia is a very difficult thing to go through because it's like a worse um it's like arthritis on a whole other scale. It makes arthritis look like a chump. Oh, she did end up having yeah. Sometimes it can affect your speech too. If it gets bad enough, it can affect your speech. Because my mom had this bad stuttering problem near the end, and she was getting better because she was taking medication to make it better. And my mom's friend, like there was so much like those two had so much in common. It was crazy. Like they weren't related. My mom had a tattoo on her neck of the Japanese first sister, and it was her and her friend had it on the same spot. Still trying to get my tattoos. I need to get those. I still want to get them. She was awesome. My mom was amazing. I'm glad she was there to see me graduate Job Corps and see me actually do something with myself. She was. She was amazing. But that's the problem. I still haven't fully decided yet. I may end up getting one Christmas. I don't know. Job Corps alumni, almost 10 years. I'm thinking of getting my pagan tattoos right on my chest, but I have no idea yet. I gotta think of a design. I gotta think of another design for it. Nice. Class of 2015, class of 2010. Guthrie Job Corps. Guthrie, Oklahoma. Graduated with both GED and my A+ certification in computer technology. My sister has a Dreamcatcher one on her leg that was recently done. My stepmom did it. Oh yeah, it's badass. Although having a Dreamcatcher 2 would probably be a little bit too much and it'd be too huge on me. But I don't think a dream catcher is kind of like is me actually. Hell yeah. I didn't interact with a lot of the CNA people. There was one that was in my starting class, but she's pretty cool. Ooh, half a sleeve. That's insane. My dad has, last I checked, he had 20 tattoos. My dad loves his tattoos. Although there is a tattoo on his shoulder that I don't think is appropriate for YouTube. He got it like 15 years ago. Actually, maybe a lot longer than that. Oof. Our dorms, we had to get that shit clean. What, his tattoo? His tattoo that he has? I it's kind of an embarrassing one. I don't think it's his most his best idea. It's a picture. It's a it's a tattoo of nude Betty Boop doing things. Yeah, totally not appropriate. And it's right on his. I can't remember if it was his left or right shoulder. Where do you think I get my shit from? Trust me, my room. I had to clean. Okay, here's the thing. The only thing my roommates did was making their beds. I did all the cleaning every morning. For like 20 minutes before breakfast, I would be cleaning, making sure we didn't get green tagged. I only ever had like 3 the entire time I was there. Because I failed to do dusting one day. I swear to God, my roommates were a bunch of dicks. Because they never cleaned. Oh my God, I had one roommate. This guy. It wasn't that bad. I mean, yeah, there were douchebags there, but they weren't that bad. I had this one roommate. I shit you not. This guy was so nasty. I hate when people do that shit, leaving food around, leaving the whole room a mess. This guy was so nasty. He would never wash his clothes. I don't think he ever knew how to wash clothes. He never slept in the blankets of his bed. He always slept on top of his bed, which he hardly showered. He never washed his clothes. He never washed his bedding. And you're supposed to wash your bedding at least twice a week. And you know what he did to claim that he washed his clothes? He sprayed Axe in his closet and thinks that's washing. I put in a complaint 5 different times about this guy. I was like, okay, you guys are trying to claim that I'm the one who smells bad. You guys are trying to claim that I'm the one who smells bad. Have you gone to my roommate's closet? That thing is disgusting. I washed my clothes at least 3 times a week. I only had like 3 uniform. I had only like 3 uniform shirts. The Manchester shower. That's hilarious. So he sprays his closet down with nothing but Axe. One time I did have that issue because I had a bottle of cologne I got for Christmas. And I know we even told him, dude, use the laundry. There's free laundry soap and dryer lint and dryer sheets. Use those. He would not listen to anyone. And I was put under a hygiene watch, even though I showered almost 3 times. I showered 3 times a day. Um, I had to wash my clothes 3 to 4 times a week, and still was the smelly one until that guy left my room. Until he left Job Corps, I think he was kicked out because I didn't see him again after that. Until he left, that's when it stopped. I'm sorry about that. But until exactly, I was put under hygiene watch for a month and a half because of this guy. And they never apologized to me either. Trust me, I had to use like 4 different kinds. I used 4 different deodorants. I stopped using liquid body wash and started using actual soap. I was 18 going on 19 and he was like 16 or 17. He was about 16. I had one that was 17 and the other guy he was like 22, so we were all around the same age. Yes, he was definitely old enough to know better, which is what irritated me about him. He never cleaned. He never even picked up a broom to sweep when it was his time. I had to do the sweeping. I did the sweeping, the dusting, the mopping. I did not his bed at all. He would leave food wrappers in the bed, underneath the bed. Oh God, probably worse. He was just fucking awful. Like this guy probably like Onision's house. Smells badly with the kombucha on the. You're right about that. But yeah, until he left the room that I was in, they finally took me off of um, hygiene watch because they realized that I was not the one who was bad. Well, Manchester Shower was the guy that was my roommate, and Kombucha was Onision. So I don't even know why kombucha is a thing because it's disgusting. Yeah, basically, if I didn't get cleaner, they would have kicked me out. because this one lady that uh, she was our um, oh, what's her name? Fuck. Parker. We called her Pinky Parker because she always wore pink. I'm talking like I'm talking what's her name from Harry Potter level of pink. Exactly. Um oh, what's her name? Fuck. Umbridge. Yeah. Umbridge level pink. God, I should have called her Umbridge when I had the chance. Apparently she had breast cancer or something and that's why she always wore it. Like no offense to anybody who's ever had it, but like there was way too much pink. Like I could understand like wearing a pink scarf or having a pink pin. Ooh, that's disgusting. But our dorms were so nice though. We had a two-story dorm that was brand new. The dorm I was in, dorm 27. Thank you. But it was like it was an amazing dorm. Like if you walked in there and you were a brand new person to that place, that dorm was beautiful all the time. We had weekly cleaning crews every Sunday night. Like me and a bunch of other of our me and a bunch of other people, we would voluntarily clean the entire dorm. Like we would be washing up the windows, um, vacuuming the floors up, putting everything where it's supposed to be. We cleaned that place. We deep cleaned every Sunday night. But I never got put on the positive list until my last like 3 months there. So it was a hell of a trip back then. It does. It shows that you are capable of doing a job, even though it's volunteer work. Like after we actually those who actually stayed around and we had an extra like 30 minutes to go out and smoke. But we all had downtime about 7 or 8 o'clock. What's up, Elsa? How you doing today? So it was back when same. So it was back then when I actually got into that relation like I was talking about before, I got into that relationship back then before and I didn't realize how toxic it had become until the end. Doing all right. How y'all? Anyway, point of the story is there are still people out there today that claim I smell bad, even though I can tell when I do. Like I shower like every day or as much as I can. So, oh, awesome. I saw you posted that on Twitter, I think. I had one earlier, so. Uh, I am glad that there is none of that. I saw that. Thank you. Oof. Uh, Probably. But I stopped using liquid soaps. I guess people don't like it. Started using more bar soaps. It's whatever. Hmm. Dry lip skin is still bothering me a little bit, but it's okay. It's not as it didn't. It's not as fat as it was yesterday. New Year's resolution: getting a job. I did. Not when I first got there, but it was after a while and the stress that I was under. I don't do resolutions either, but I think getting a job might be a good idea to start off the new year. Once I get a job, I can start losing a little more weight. I want to get down to 250 at least. Because if I have a job, uh, working, they are so pointless. 250 is my goal weight because that's always kind of been my deal. I used to be well over 300, but I've lost a lot more. I've lost a lot of weight. He's doing that to lure young people into his audience, younger people. He knows what he's doing. Yep. Like my videos won't. Once I'm working, my videos probably won't be daily as I thought. That's good. Um, Once I do start working though, my videos won't be as daily, but I will try to get them like every other day because working is gonna make me tired. His next one or my dissection of his next one. I want to work at Hobby Lobby where my roommate works, but I need to get something that will give me a couple of paychecks before I get there. Which that job is $16 an hour. Thank you. 16 an hour, I can actually start getting better equipment for my channels, for my YouTube and podcasts and everything. I still plan to do weekly podcasts considering that I will have weekends off. So that's always a plus. It's not going to be at the store, it's going to be at the warehouse. because they are still looking for a lot of people. I wish I could get back into doing art. Um, that's gonna be the hard part, discussing topics. Food related, um, bullying related topics, internet douchebags, stuff like that. I think the internet douchebags one would probably be the most helpful. There was a while I was doing warehouse work for ever. Thank you. I always thought my personality was hell. But I'm glad it's drawing a lot more people though, versus the trolls that I had in the beginning. But those trolls didn't stop me from doing more videos. Well, I'm glad you are. That's amazing. I mean, I do the same thing that everybody else does, but I try to do it in a more diss way. Yeah, they were. I try to be. I try to be somewhat relatable. All I know is you're gonna have trolls. You're gonna have trolls online. You're gonna have people that are gonna be there, and you're gonna have people that are gonna be like, "Oh, well, this guy sucks," or stuff like that. Like that's not gonna stop somebody from doing something that they're passionate about talking about. Epic rap battles. I do love epic rap battles of history, which is why I'm doing ERB reactions now. So I still need to do my breakdown of the last one. Exactly. You can't please everybody, so you got to do what you can. And also, don't pander. That's the hardest part about YouTube is you can't pander to everyone. You got to do something that makes you passionate. And whether you draw people in that are related, if you draw people that are relatable, and that's what gets you more and more people watching because everybody has different tastes. And I'm not going to be like, oh well, if you're vegan or vegetarian, I'm not gonna say that you're a bad person or anything like that. Like, yeah, I'll joke about it and be like, oh, well, you the right. It's not. It's not like it was 5 or 6 years ago on YouTube. YouTube's a corporation now. Hey, your hobbies aren't boring. I mean, if it's something that you like to do, it's not boring. I mean, I would like to do more of my card game stuff on this channel, but I don't know whether if that would be good or not. Whether you guys would enjoy something like that. Like doing a card games, deck profiles, stuff like that. Just trying to throw more of my nerdy shit out there. I think it'd be a good idea. Yes, I am. I am into different kinds of anime. I'm currently rewatching Full Metal Alchemist. And it may not be something you guys are into, but I enjoy playing this game, and there's going to be a new change pretty soon into the card game. Into Yu-Gi-Oh! Was one of my card games that I used to play. And funny enough, that game got me through a lot of my childhood trauma. Black Lagoon is a pretty good anime from what I remember. If you guys want me to do more like Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, style like that, and do like a Twitch sort of stream for it, I don't know what you guys would think about that. Promised Neverland, I've heard about it. My roommates watched it, and I haven't watched it yet myself. I did play Forbidden Memories, but I did like Duelist of the Roses better. I like the story behind that one. Thank you. I would love to do more of that too. I would love to get back into it because I have a friend who is trying to get back into the game, and this new master rule that's coming out is going to be amazing. So he wants to get back into it. I like Pokemon now and then. I would like to get a Switch and play Pokemon Sword and Shield, but I don't have a Switch or a DS to play Pokemon right now. And I would like to get a new phone eventually so I can play Pokemon Go again. Because this phone I have is shit. I used to collect them. I didn't have a big collection, but I used to. Oh, by the way, if you can't see that, focus. That's better. For some reason, you can see it there. Can you see that? Right around there? That's called umami fries. I have an LG Escape 3. I hate it. My roommate actually made it this time. It's got French fries. It's got like 2 different sauces. It's got onions and avocado, jalapenos. Yeah, I do cook most nights, but my roommate decided to cook tonight. And chicken on top. And it's delicious. Umami fries are amazing. I would like to do more cooking stuff on my Patreon too. But that requires me to have better equipment other than my shitty laptop. It is delicious. There was 2 kinds of sauce. There was a spicy yellow sauce, and there was a teriyaki style sauce. My uncle used to call me Bobby Flay. That's pretty cool. I miss flip phones, honestly. I still have my old flip phone. Hold on. I gotta pull it out of my I still have my old one. Let me see if I can find it. Let me pull out my drawer here. 1, 2, 3. These 4 phones, I wish still worked. That's good. Yeah, the flip phones were a little bit bad back then. I wish I could still use my ZTE. I wish I could still use this one because this one was much better. But the charger port broke. Oh god, I missed that. Oh my god, I missed that. Being able to just click. Okay, there's my flask, which has some alcohol left in it. This is my other laptop where the camera on it does not work. The whole laptop works, just not the camera. This piece of shit $130 laptop sucks. Oh, here it is. My old flip phone. It still works, actually. I would, but they don't really work, so that's the problem. It was my old government phone, and it would I used to get like free minutes every month with it. I wouldn't have to pay for it. Verizon, actually. They were good. This was a really good phone. I had this thing for years. I used to use this thing for years. I used to like text every day on it. Like I would. It makes me appreciate the new texting, like the new way to text now on the keyboard. It makes me appreciate the keyboard. It makes me appreciate texting more. Because kids today, they would know how to use these over this. Yes, this is a Cricket phone. This is a Cricket phone because it's on the back. But this is a Verizon LG. Just says LG on it. And actually, I have a charger, and it still charges. If I can remember where the fucking charger port is. Ah, right here. Ta-da! It works. T9 was a pain. T9 was a real pain in the ass. I would eventually one day. Oh my god. I never did change the background on this phone. It has a picture of my ex-girlfriend on there. Oh my god, you can't see it, but wow, this picture was old. She was 19. Damn. She's almost 29. She's almost like 28 now. Or she will be 28. Man, this freaking phone, man, I swear. This thing is old. But yeah, that picture was 10 years old. Um, not so much anymore. I did, but not so much anymore. Ugh. Sorry about that. That would suck. I just forgot how much was changed. I went through a big thing last night, or not last night, during my last stream with her. Some days I do miss it, but then I remember how talk was. You know, she was always like, "Oh, ultimatum this, ultimatum that. You need to do this in this amount of time." Yeah, I do. I remember. I remember those. Oh crap! Things were good one time. There was a time where things were good, and I almost married her. So, like, I'm not gonna say like, oh well, I'm not gonna be like Onision and be like, oh well, all my exes are bad, and I've kicked them out of my life, and it's all good. I don't mind answering the questions like that. And you're right, Change. You're right. There's nothing worse than that. Whether it was a male or whether it was a female, there's nothing worse than somebody who makes you feel like you're not important. Uh, bossy is not the term I would describe. I would describe the term bitchy. She just was, and she was. She's like, I'm not a bitch, I'm the bitch, kind of like that. Very important. Um, that doesn't sound very good if she's not gonna show off her family. Like me, when I'm in a relationship with someone, I like to show off the person I'm with. Like, oh yeah, that one's mine. Like I'm happy that way. Like that's how. Like if I'm happy with someone, that's how I am. Like look who actually cares about me. Controlling relationships never last. It just depends on the type of controlling. Now, um, I've talked about this before. Uh, there are control. There's control outside of the bedroom, and there's control in. It's. I can understand that. It is scary enough nowadays. Like I said, there's control in the bedroom, and there's control out of it. And a lot of people don't realize that. Like you can have BDSM style relationships, but you don't want to show that off because as a dom myself, there's a fine line that we cannot cross. There's a exactly, and there's a fine line that we cannot cross. We cannot cross into the line that oh we look like an abusive person. We look like an abusive partner when it's not supposed to be the case, which happens a lot in these types of relationships. Onision crosses that line from dom to abuser, and which is what pisses me off the most about him. Besides his grooming and all that. She was. She was the one who got me into it. Well, I won't say her necessarily. Yeah, he is. He is just using that as an excuse, like, "Oh, don't do that to me. You're being you're kink shaming." Now, fuck off. I've never kink shamed anybody, but the only thing I don't like about the whole thing is, like, there are lines I even won't cross, and the sub is always in control, not the dom. On the surface level, yes. On the surface level, yes. And underneath that, the sub is always in control. She has the right to say yes, no, uh, she has the right to control the entire situation. A lot of doms get it to their head that, oh, well, they're in control of the relationship, but that's not the truth. That's not the real truth. Mm, it's not my say. The safe word is not my say. The safe word is always discussed with the person in the relationship. At least that's how I see it. No, he doesn't get it. But to me, I think, having that in a person, I think that's a little bit personal. I think that if I was ever in a relationship, that would be the person who would discuss that. Like, that would be their discussion. Also, I have a playlist. I don't know if I want to post it publicly, which is called Good Shit, and it's basically all the music that I saved to my playlist. I'll have to check that out later. Hmm, empty. I need to throw all my stuff away over here. Awesome. Let me see if I can bring it up to playlist function. Computer's going a little slow since I'm streaming. Oh, why did I do that? I already had it brought up. There's old school stuff. There's right up here. There it is. Playlist, copy. There we go. It should. I'm gonna see if it works. There it is. That's the playlist I'll listen to like on a daily basis. That should be a good one. It should show the kind of music that I'm into. I'm into a lot of music actually. If it sounds good to me, I'll listen to it. I'm not against K-pop at all. I'm just against the fan base of it. No offense. Uh, it's all good. It sounds like EDM. Never got into EDM, so like I'm not against types of music. I'm mostly against the fan bases. Thank you. If you want to, that'll be something interesting. Hell yeah, Linkin Park is amazing. Chester Bennington, R.I.P. I've been listening to Linkin Park for years. I was listening to Linkin Park when I was in middle school. Fuck yeah, Linkin Park, Rammstein, German industrial metal. Um, I don't like a lot of country. Like there are some country songs I do like, and they're very important songs to me. Um, Thunder Rolls by Garth Brooks. Um, Don't Take the Girl. I can't remember who did that one off the top of my head. Um, Man, Hybrid Theory. Fuck yeah. Yes, I do like AC/DC. Back in Black is one of my favorite songs. Back in Black, Highway to Hell. Um, let's see, Black Betty. Bob Seger is okay now and then. Tim McGraw, he's fine now and then. He's actually from Oklahoma too. Tim McGraw, Garth Brooks, um, Reba's from Oklahoma. A lot of good country singers are from Oklahoma. Wait, actually, I want to check that first. If Tim McGraw is from here. No, he's from LA. That's right. Thank you. Um, I did meet the guys from Potluck. Um, I met the guy. I met Lil White. I don't like him very much. Those are about the only ones I've met. Boondocks is pretty cool. Um, there's a lot of other ones that I haven't met. I would like to meet Garth Brooks though, but he is from Oklahoma. He's from Yukon. I remember that guy. I don't know if he still does music anymore. Hell yeah, I like Hollywood Undead. I like Deuce as well. One of my favorite Christmas songs is by Hollywood Undead. Guar? Yep. Their version of Carry On Wayward Son is pretty good. If you guys haven't checked that out yet, it's pretty cool. They were like, I don't want to do this crap, but they did it anyway. It was funny. I was cracking up when he said that. Sabaton, obviously. Marilyn Manson, obvious. I remember that. That was kind of sad. I think they were here in Oklahoma last year. I heard about that. It's Christmas in Hollywood. Santa's back up in the hood, so meet me on mistletoe. It's a pretty good song. I crack up every time listening to it. So tell us a little story about last Christmas, about some kids who were full of wishes. I actually can rap now and then. I actually have not. I'm not a big fan of 8-bit style music. It's just something about certain kinds of music that just irritate the hell out of me. Like, I can't stand some new age hip hop shit. Like, that fucking mumble rap just pisses me off. Where you gotta rap, like, the same word, like, 50 fucking times in a song. I like more story-based songs. I can't explain that. I just do. Oh my god, Mariah I like some dubstep. I like some. Not a lot, but some. Oh god, Mariah Carey. God. Eminem dissed Mariah Carey big time. She still has a career? I never heard of Issues. I didn't think Mariah Carey still had a career after Eminem destroyed her. Yes, Korn. God, Korn is OG. Tech Nine, you mean? I've heard of Immortal Technique. He's pretty cool. Oh, Mariah Carey tried like calling Eminem out and trying to diss him or something like that. Yeah, it was in the song I've heard of Public Enemy. I don't remember if I've listened to any of their songs though. Oh, Eminem roasted her. Like she was put onto a like she was at 500-degree broil. Yeah, she married Nick Cannon. Actually, he dissed Mariah in several songs. Superman, the Eminem song Superman, he dissed Mariah Carey in that as well. I don't think if Mariah and Nick are still together. I thought it definitely he did. Um, there was another one that he dissed big time. Like Eminem diss. Like there are just some people that you just don't diss, and if you put his kids in a song, he will rip you to shreds. Like MGK, I didn't like MGK. Like I was never a fan of MGK. I just couldn't get into him. I tried, except fucking Nat, go away. My brother and my stepbrother, they both loved MGK to death for some reason. Machine Gun Kelly. I absolutely hated Machine Gun Kelly. He was just a wannabe taller Eminem. That's all he was. He was just a mumble rap guy with a freaking man bun, all kinds of crap. All tats, no facts. Big time. And his freaking diss track in Rap Devil, 9 Inch Nails, I used to love listening to them back in the day. Not so much these days, but I used to. Ice Nine Kills is pretty good. Still need to listen to some of their new stuff. I used to love listening to him. HIM. Nine Inch Nails back in the day was pretty bomb. My anthem is, oh my god, Slipknot. I love Slipknot. I swear to God, Slipknot makes a song whenever I need them to. Remember the Rasmus? I don't think I know that. Who knew you'd be hated for being who you are, and be a big target for all the insecure. Beartooth, hated. It's a good song. I remember that song. I think so as well. But I remember more Nightwish and him. This is just my kind of music. But no, this isn't my it's not my theme song. My anthem is oh, this is the song that my mom actually said that was my theme. Hold on. I'm trying to think if I remember correctly. Um I don't really care about copyright claims on music anyway. It's music right claim to me is bullshit. Skillet's good. Mm, there's only a couple of Christian rock groups I really like. I don't remember that. I don't remember that song, I don't think. Freak on a Leash by Korn. Creed. I loved Creed back in the day. I'm very nostalgic when it comes to music. Uh, Adidas was by Korn was pretty good. I'll have to check it out later. Yeah, that was their. I don't know who any of those are. Dude, bad. Although the new Slipknot stuff has been pretty badass. I agree. Amy Lee is hot. You can't not hate. You can't not hate Amy Lee. I mean, I wish I had an angel by Nightwish. I like the Nightcore version best. She actually dated the guy from Seether, I think. Broken is a good song. Yeah, weren't didn't they have a new album recently? I thought so. I keep up with a lot with the metal universe. Oh, I know what's her name has a new album. Hailstorm. Yeah. Don't call me when you're sober. Yeah. Or no, it was called Call Me When You're Sober, not Don't Call Me. God, man, freaking Lizzie Hale is freaking hot. I'm not gonna lie. I love Lizzie Hale. Hailstorm. I Miss the Misery. Um, that's a good one. I love her Lady Gaga cover. Love Bites and So Do I. It's a good one. I Like It Heavy is one of my favorite songs by her. You Call Me a Bitch Like It's a Bad Thing. Freak Like Me. Better Safe Than Sorry. Hero. Mrs. Hyde. I do agree. I like her longer hair better. Daughters of Darkness. Mayhem. It's Not You. I Am the Fire. Bet You Wish You Had Me Back. Like, she's got a lot of really good songs. Trapped. Yes, that's the song. Thank you for reminding me. No, that's Pathfinder. I didn't mean to poke that up. Headstrong. This is the song that my mom, Headstrong by Trapped. POD was one of my favorite bands, and Shinedown. Shinedown always makes me fucking cry, dude. They really do. That was my mom's song for me. Oh god, I hate Taylor Swift, no offense. Go away, you fucking gnat. All my glasses. I just don't like her. Just something about her that just creeps me out. I see the truth, I got a doubt. Different motive in your eyes, and now I'm out. See you later. I see. There's just something about Taylor Swift that just creeps me out. I don't know what it is. I read people, and something about Taylor Swift, and it's not that she's blonde. I don't care about hair color. Just something about her personality that makes me, yeah, something like that. But there's something about her that just really is irritating to me. And also, every song that she's ever made is a breakup song. Yeah. This song is the one that my mom gave me. Beyonce's okay. Jay-Z's not my favorite. Jay-Z lost a lot of his flair to me. I like Beyonce way back when she was in Destiny's Child. That's a blast from the past. Or it's either a clothing line, or it's either a clothing line or it's a perfume, and that just irritates me too. Like Bieber's perfume line. God. T.I., I don't know who T.I. is. Akon is good, and I like T-Pain too. Disturbed, Stained. Yep, I like those. Stained is okay. It's not a lot of it. Nickelback and Three Doors Down. Yep. I do like a lot of Nickelback stuff. A lot of his heavier stuff I like. Three Doors Down sometimes is too lowbrow for me. Three Doors Down is on my bottom tier. Yeah, I found a lot through that too, back in the day. 3 Days Grace I do like. I liked it better when they had their other guy, but 3 Days Grace is good. I like what their old drummer, or no, was it a drummer or was it a guitarist? No, it was a lead singer. It was a lead singer that they had to drop. They just don't sound the same. Although it's different when compared to Hollywood Undead because Red Hot Chili Peppers is okay now and then. I do like them from time to time. Papa Roach back in the Last Resort days, fuck yeah. I do like the new Papa Roach. There was another Papa Roach song that was recent that came out like 2 or 3 years ago that I really liked. System of it before Surge went mental, yeah. Blink 182, occasionally. Like I said, I grew up on music. Music's my freaking life. Music is my life. I'm not kidding when I say that. If it wasn't for music, I probably wouldn't have anything to do. Like music was just always my thing. I even write music occasionally too. It just depends on what I'm feeling. It's either going to be like a rap song or a rock song. I agree with that. I agree with that statement. Um, the last time I heard Surge do anything, it was with Tech Nine with Straight Out the Gate. Excuse me. Um, my life has a soundtrack and it's mostly rock based. My life would be like 60% Slipknot. Sorry about that. Burp levels. That actually isn't even one of my best ones, just saying. Slipknot. Suggestions. You should check out Neo Fuerte. Radiohead's good, way back in the day. Um, check out Duality by Slipknot's a good one. Psychosocial, obviously. Unsainted. Really check out Unsainted. That one nearly made me fucking cry. I'm not kidding. That song almost made me fucking cry. It was that good. Sorry, I do burp. I don't control it when it happens. Before I Forget's a good song. Actually, 90% of Slipknot's music is amazing. Before I Forget, The Devil and I, Memories is one of my favorites. Wait and Bleed. Although Tech Nine and accurate, Tech Nine and Slipknot did a song together called Wither. Vermilion and Vermilion 2. Kill Pop. I love that one. Absolutely loved Kill Pop. They are supposed to be dropping a new album this year, or they did drop a new album this year. I liked Vermilion. It was alright. Vermilion 2 was a little better in my opinion. Never going to let you go. Spit It Out was good by Slipknot. I love Marilyn Manson. Guilty pleasure song. That's tough. That's tough. Um, oh God, no. Oh God, no. Marilyn Manson's a fucking Marilyn Manson's a fucking amazing person. He hates people like Greg. That's why he kicked out one of his people in his group because they were freaking chomos. He found out. He's 100% against that shit. Out of time. Power Rangers theme song. Oh God, no, he's not. Marilyn Manson's a fucking beast in real life. I swear to God, he's so chill though. I would love to like if there was one person I would like to hang out with, Marilyn Manson would be in like my top 5. Just saying, just because he's that cool. Marilyn Manson, Snoop Dogg, ICP. God damn. Yes, like seriously, like there's just something about the original theme that I love it. It's a guilty pleasure song for me. I don't know why. Also, Barbie Girl. Don't judge me. Don't you judge me. Seriously, my cousin and I used to just jam that song all the fucking time. Just because it was funny as shit. Also, I didn't know what the song meant as a kid, so it was just like, okay, whatever. It was just a fun track. Oh, and another song, Bad Touch by the Bloodhound Gang. Thank me later. The Bad Touch is a really funny song. If you don't understand the lyrics, then it's just better. Oh God. And now you're singing. No. I don't know them actually. Well, good because I'm not doing it. Oh shit! Went up another subscriber, guys. Awesome. Oh, Foxtrot Uniform Charlie Kilo. 400 subs? Not yet. It's getting there though. I don't know if that's gonna happen by Christmas, but maybe after New Year's it'll be hit. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going up like 5 or 10 I'm going up between like 5 and 10 subscribers a day at this rate. So, this has been a very fun stream actually. Hmm. Hmm. That was a burp, but it didn't sound like one. Hmm. Sorry guys. I think my throat's starting to feel better. I'm not coughing and hacking as much. I can actually breathe. Thank you. That'd be great. That'd be cool. I don't know if I'm on there yet or not, but um, I don't know. I don't know why. I was checking on another uh thing, so my throat is feeling better, but I still have. Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool. I never check it, so that's why. Um, I know tomorrow I'm gonna probably creating a. Oh shit! I was supposed to create a character for my Pathfinder game tonight. I'll see if my roommates are ready to do that later. Because I know my roommate has to work, and I'm probably gonna sleep most of the day, as usual. I know I'm still putting up another video if Greg makes another one, so probably ripping into more of his shit. Hiccup. Yep, I got 2 roommates. Gonna have a 4th one coming up. Presumably by February. Right? Definitely. He's going through the male version of menopause. At this rate, it should be called Gregopause. Midlife crisis? No, I don't think so. I know what midlife crisis look like because my dad went through one. But yeah. Ooh. Onions are actually delicious, though. But he's not. So what else do we call him? This is just pure narc rage at this point. All it is. I think what he's doing is he's trying to control his. Oh, dude, kombucha bitch. Yes, that's the right one. Trash goblin kombucha bitch. Yes. But like I said in one of my other videos, I was saying that people shouldn't be silenced for certain things, but with Greg, he definitely should be. Nice. All right, guys, this stream has been going on almost 2 hours. I absolutely love having you guys here, and I think the next stream I'll do is either going to be sometime this week, and I'll also do a weekend stream. I do as well. All of you, take care. You guys have a good weekend or good rest of your weekend, and I will catch you guys in the next stream. Hopefully, we'll hit more people, and I'm gonna try to do something on a podcast. No problem. No problem. Good night, everybody. Hope you guys have an awesome day. And good night, everybody, and peace out.